Alright, so picking up in our series of going over caves and seeing how good they are, giving me a rating based on PvP. Of course, on PvE official servers, you probably can't build in caves. So this cave was requested, so I'm going to do the requested caves before I do the other caves, alright? So if I get a request, if you're requesting caves in the comments below, I will do the video over that cave, more likely before another cave. Alright, so there's the volcano. Here's this cave. Alright, we'll show you the coordinates here. Okay, so we have the volcano, and then straight out from the volcano is this little cave here. And it is at about 40.2, 46.2. That should get you about to the entrance. Alright, so let's go inside and let's see how good this cave is. So a lot of PvP players like to put a slowdown tower or whatever right outside their base, their cave. Just build a tower, a little base out here. The thing is, a lot of players like to farm metal up there, so if you're not alpha on the server, you might make the alphas mad by putting turrets here and shooting. You might shoot at the players going between the volcano and that. So you need to keep that in mind before building something out here. Also keep in mind anything outside will easily be soaked. So let's look around here real quick. I mean, it's not great spot. There's not really a great spot for a tower. You might be able to put one here-ish. Right about here. This one shouldn't be LOS too bad. So you could put a tower here or a box or something here. To kind of protect the entrance and give you some time. And this might be outside of 6 times damage. Let's find out. You probably already know this if you've seen my other videos, but these aren't really how to build these caves. If you want videos on how to build these caves, let me know in the comments below. If I get enough interest in that, I will definitely be showing you how to build these caves for PvP. Okay, so one hit, 2190, or 24. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this is 6x. Well, let's go. I know it's 6x over here, so let's go double check and see if we get that much damage again. Oh, that seemed like a lot of damage for this is thatch. 2190. So yeah, so 6 times damage goes out far enough that if you got past the 6 times damage, your turret coverage wouldn't cover the entrance anyway. So putting a base on top or outside may not even be worth it. Alright, so as we come in through this entrance, we'll notice we're gonna probably definitely get some decent soakers through here, like stegos or trikes. Nah, paracer, probably not. Alright, and we come down. So far, there's not a clear line of sight yet for the turrets, so we still haven't found a good place to put turrets yet. Yeah, nowhere good to put turrets. I mean, you could technically put them maybe right here on the walls, but there's 2 different directions and they can go here. So maybe not. Let's get my head stuck on the wall. Alright, now if we go around real quick. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be the first turn where you can put turrets back over there. Still not enough range to keep them tech weapons from shooting them, but as long as you don't put them on structures, you only put them on the ceilings and the walls, you should be okay. Anything before this would be easily rocket ran. With the beer and the god flak we have in Arc ASA that most people didn't have in ASE. Only a few tribes had god flak in ASE. So with everyone having like 1200 Dura armor now, something like this, I mean, even that distance, it might still be rocket runnable by like 10 or 15 people. Not 2 or 3, right? But a larger tribe might be able to rocket run you. Right here. But this would definitely be the first spot you'd want your turrets about in here. Yeah. If they don't rocket run, they can still shield run and drop over here and drop down. So then you might want some turrets over there and some over there to shoot down anybody trying to drop down in here. So once they're falling, easy for turrets to rip their armor apart. Alright, so just line the turrets all the way up down through here. Now keep in mind this cave is small and kind of doubles back on itself. So you're going to be limited on how many generators you can put in this cave as well, and how many turrets. Alright, so we'll drop a turret here, and we'll go ahead and drop a generator here just to see what kind of area we get. Alright, so now we have a turret and a generator. Alright, so you can go right or left here and go to kind of slightly different places and end up in the same place. Yeah, we'll go left first and kind of look here. Kind of a little divots. So far, this is kind of small hallway-y. Not a great place for breeding so far. Okay, so this room could be a crafting room, but I don't know if I would use it for that. Both those directions both combine right here. Then we can go 2 different directions. So this might be another place to try and stop players, but as you can see, we can still see the first turrets we set down, so that would limit our turret coverage. Alright, we have to put a foundation down first, and then we can put this. Yeah, I can see the generator, so that kind of limits us there. Kind of hard to say what to do with this little area here, because these two paths combine here and then go into two more paths. Alright, so we'll go down this left path here and see if it's any good. So far, I mean, that's an alright distance. Might be able to put some defenses here, just a few turrets. I don't know if I would, though. Then it opens up into this weird room here. Got all these like ledges and different in and outs. It's kind of this be a pain for turrets. A lot of LOS issue in this room. And then does that go down further? Okay, oh, I see. Our first yellow crate. So you can see not much good. This is just your basic cave loot crates. I also have the video about what each cave loot crate has in it. I think this is just the standard cave loot crates. Okay, so we came down from there. Alright, so we could go down deeper, but I think this is where that other room combines, so we'll run back up real quick, and I'll cut to where we're back up. Alright, so we're back in the first room. That could be kind of a crafting room, a teleport room, whatever, to get you to the front of the cave to fight. We'll go right instead of left this time. Oh, that's another issue though, right? Because there's two different directions. This is not that long though. I mean, you could put some turrets here as a slowdown on this wall here, but again, that might cause some issues with generators in this cave. But since both tunnels combine here before going back down, you might not want to bother with the defenses until you get to this point here. And this is, I don't know, is that far enough? No, it's not far enough back. I mean, with tech generators through here and tech turrets, you could line walls with just tech turrets and heavy turrets and going down, and it'd make it a little harder for players to push through here without being on some kind of soaking dino. I'm not sure. Looks like Stegos would fit through most of this cave, though. Then we got this pillar here, which kind of splits around, causes another issue. Yeah, so we go further down. Is there anywhere good to actually put 100 turrets? Can we still see the turrets? No, we can no longer see the turret at the front, so that's good. How far? Let's start. Say. This is still from that. Okay, from that up there down to here is still in tech weapon range, so that's not ideal. But you could put a stop here, right? Drop some turrets on the walls here. So we'll go ahead and put one here just to mark it, so we can see how far down the cave, see if it will be an issue later. And we'll go ahead and put our generator would need to probably be back here, right, where it's safer. Its range should still be, yeah, it'd be enough to hit those on there. You could use a tech. Tech gen has a bit more range, but it would still be enough to get the turret. But it would still be enough if you have turrets on the walls and the ceilings right here, shooting back this way. So it stops. So basically, this would be your probably second place you'd want to put turrets in this cave. All right, let's see if there's a third place or not. This opens up into a decently sized room. I mean, well, yeah, oops. Hey, we have water down here. Well, it's decent. You could probably breed a couple of Tusos and some bassies and sharks in here. Couldn't get a whole lot in. I mean, you could pack a whole lot in here if you just let them all smash together, but there's issues with that right now. Alright, so let's go back at the top. If that's the water, this is probably where the artifact is, which means this is the end of the cave, so there's only two okay, not good, stopping points for to stop players from coming down. Yeah, I mean, this is an okay sized room. It's kind of blocked, but you can build up over that water there and do some breeding. This wouldn't be bad for a small group that isn't trying to, like, breed thousands of dinosaurs and go raid like mega tribes. You're just trying to do boss fights and hang out and do small PvP stuff. This could be an alright cave. Let's see. As long as you... I'm not really seeing anywhere else to really do a good stop place for turrets. Yeah, this is the artifact room, so this is kind of the last room here. It's got the 2 pools of water. Let's see what's down. And these... So let's drop below the artifact, and we'll see what this water is like. I feel like this is deeper than it was in ASE. But it's not very big, so you wouldn't really be breeding Tusos in here. You might be able to stack sharks in here and raise them in here. Keep your water tame safe. You could put a transmitter in here to upload them and then download them into the water. You could use cryopods that are coming out soon. Unfortunately, though, cryopods are kind of hard to use outside of your base, so cryopodding them up might not be ideal. Alright, of course, the artifact. You got to be careful too about how close you get your foundations to the artifact. You want your artifact to keep respawning, and you want your loot crates to keep respawning. But if you look, you have a decent. You could breed small dinos in this room. Kind of build ceilings up and up, and just kind of stack them and breed lots of small dinos. You could have a whole carbo army going in here, right? Get your turtles going, so you can just soak people's bases with hundreds of turtles. Alright, we're back in this room. We hadn't fully explored it yet. Yeah, we put a little crafting area over here. Teleporter. How far are we from that generator? Will we still see it? Yeah, so we can see the generator we put just right in that other area, but we can't see the one at the front of the cave, so that's good. So that gives you some more power coverage. And the turrets, can we see? So we can still see the turret in that other area next to the generator as well. But so any turrets you put back here will count against your turrets at the last place to really stop somebody from getting in your base. So you may, you know, put like 15 back here in places to stop them, and then the rest of them up here. And of course, there's another path down. We need to kind of check this path out. So yeah, but that's after the last stopping point, isn't it? Oh yeah, because here's the last stopping point. So if you stop, they have 2 directions to go here. And then several more choices all to get into this one little room. So yeah, this is this cave. I'd give it maybe a 4 out of 10 on the PvP scale. It was just pretty easy to do this on foot, honestly, with rocket launchers. So yeah, this cave next to the volcano would be pretty easy to raid on foot. You know, 10, 20 people easily come in here with god tier flak and rockets and just charge through and blow everything up. So this cave would be pretty hard to protect if you have any type of offline timer. If you're offline for 30 minutes to an hour, you could end up logging back into your base being completely gone. Now, these hallways are pretty small, so if you are online and you start getting raided, so you can come up here with Hylas and other, you know, Stegos and other types of PvP dinos and hold them back. In the taller areas, you might even be able to get a Giga or a car and push them back as well. But one person on the back of a Stego turned sideways in one of these little hallways could completely block the hallway and sit there and just nail them with guns, grenades, and fire, you know, not flamethrowers, because Scorch is not out yet. But when Scorch comes out, flamethrowers, and just kind of completely defeat a raid that has no dinos. And if they're coming through with Stegos and turtles or whatnot, you can use Stylus to kill those. So the cave next to the volcano gets a 4 out of 10 on the for a PvP building cave. Simply because there's just not enough room for massive breeding in here, breeding the good PvP dinos, and there's not a whole lot of great spots to put 100 turrets to fire in one direction. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Have an awesome day.